As you see, I have not given up on the video blog project. I'm here with my second video blog, commenting on the second class in a row. Still haven't, gotten behind at all. I thought Monday's class was really interesting. I had a great time. I thought it was really cool. And what really hit home with me was right before we left, almost as a side note, Professor Ray slipped in the term, the era of propaganda. Are we living in an era of propaganda? And we really didn't have time to discuss it. We kind of just left, and I was thinking about it. And I think it's something we really have to think about. We're bombarded by ads everywhere. So, to begin with, the actual definition of propaganda is this: the spreading of ideas, information, or rumor for the purpose of helping or injuring an institution, a cause, or a person. I think propaganda does have a bit of a broader definition than what we usually think of it as. We usually associate it with one government saying that they're better than another for whatever reason. Usually it's in a time of war. But it can also be used, in my opinion, to talk about ad campaigns. The best example I can think of is the ad campaign that Mac had running. I'm a Mac, and I'm a PC. And they were definitely trying to make PC look bad. Like, there's no doubt about it. And those ads were on for so long. I think they absolutely reached the proportion that they turned into propaganda. Back to, a more literal sense of what propaganda traditionally means. Now is the time when we're going to be bombarded with political ads. We're all, for a while now, we've been told, buy Barack Obama because he'll give you change. It's buy this detergent because it'll make your socks all white and pretty. Buy Barack Obama because he'll change the government. Or you could buy some John McCain because he's the president from next door. He's the grassroots president. He's the guy from a small town. Well, that's the image he wants you to see. That has morals and such. Whether or not you believe with that, whether or not you believe anything a candidate has to say, it's still kind of up in the air. But man, the onslaught's gonna start really soon, that's for sure. Oh my god, I remember being so sick of them during the 2004 election. And it was so frustrating that I couldn't vote at that time. And they were just getting shoved down everyone's throat. Maybe I haven't been watching enough television because I'm in college, but I haven't noticed it quite yet. Although it's only September. I should clarify what I'm saying. I know that there's a big distinction between plain old advertisement and propaganda. If you're looking through a magazine and you see an ad advertising gum, that's just an advertisement. It's not trying to force you to buy gum. It's not at the same level as propaganda. But the clip of the Keith Olbermann show that we watched, I think that was a really good example of when something crosses the line into propaganda. That all of around September 11th, so many news outlets were playing the clips of September 11th, and they eventually stopped because they realized it was too much. But then for the 2004 election campaign, George Bush started to re-air that, and he added those clips. Well, I shouldn't say he wasn't there editing his videos. His ad agency, they edited those clips in, and that was really trying to play off of our fear. I think Keith Olbermann actually mentioned that, but I picked up on that too. So there is a fine line, like when they're trying to mess with our psyche, so to speak. That can definitely become propaganda. That they're saying, you know, if you don't do this, the Russians are gonna come here and they're gonna kill your babies. You know, that's a hypothetical. I don't think the Russians are gonna kill our babies anytime soon. I hope not. And, like, that is a big distinction. So speaking of that Keith Urban video, what did you guys think? I thought that it was, I certainly felt very, like, charged after it. It was really, really intense. Like, I could tell he was extremely passionate about what he was saying. And even though, like, I think he did take it a bit farther than I would have, like, I certainly thought that they aired way too much footage of 9/11, and I think it's disgusting when people try and use 9/11 to their advantage, which, like, I've seen politicians do. I've seen Bush do it with his campaign, and now McCain's obviously trying to follow in Bush's footsteps and use it to say, you know, if you don't elect him, something like that could happen again. And I think that's sort of sickening. Like, I did not like that at all. So, I suppose this is it for this week. I look forward to the class tomorrow. I suppose this is it. Okay. This is it for this vlog. I'll do one after Thursday's class. I'm sure we'll have a really great discussion. I'm enjoying this a lot, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So have a nice night, have a nice day, and I'll see you in class. So I guess this is it for this week. I'll see you all in class tomorrow on Wednesday, and I'm really glad that I chose this outlet. I might sound like I'm not thrilled when I'm recording them, but that's the way I talk. Like, I'm having a great time doing this, and I hope someone out there is watching this and is getting some pleasure, or that they hate me, and they at least hate me enough to respond to it. That would be really fun to get some kind of hate mail. That'd be cool. So I will see you guys in class, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Have a nice night.